This is Neil Schneider for MTBS-TV at SIGGRAPH 2014. To my immediate right is Guy Lebras, and to his immediate right is Laurent Chrétien, both of whom are, partially founders, directors of the Laval Virtual, which is one of the premier virtual reality conferences in the world. Excuse me, Guy, I understand that you're one of the founders of Laval Virtual. Can you tell us the story?
Oh yes, the story is very easy to explain. I was at this time, it was in 1995, head of the office of the mayor of the city of Laval in France. And we try to find some ideas for becoming a city of technologies. And the mayor visited here in North America several places, and especially the Exploratorium in San Francisco, and got there the idea to develop something about virtual reality in our city. And we developed this new conference, which is something very special. Because here in SIGGRAPH you have professionals, you have students, but we had in Laval the general public also. And it is a sort of triangle relation between the professionals, the students, the researchers, and the general public. And we created this conference first. The first year was in '99, and now we are at the 17th edition.
Oh, wonderful. So what I'm hearing is it's a mix of professional as well as consumer interest?
Yes, because we think that virtual reality is technology for everybody, for professional, for helping to develop new products, for researchers, sure, and also for general public. And many general public devices has been shown in Laval Virtual several years before becoming products.
Now, Laurent, I understand you're one of the directors for, if not the director for
the director.
Okay,
yeah.
Wonderful, wonderful. So, can you tell us about some of the exciting things that you've shown at Laval Virtual?
Well, there is a lot of exciting things.
You have to grab the mic to tell us just how much there is. So go ahead, go ahead.
Okay, we have a lot of exciting things that you can see in Laval Virtual. Mainly coming from the spirit and the imagination of a researcher from Japan, from California. Also, we have a lot of projects and everywhere, and it's a kind what we call revolution is a concentration of innovation, but also a concentration of uses, new uses. And with this project, you can imagine what the future will be. And the emerging technologies that you have in SIGGRAPH, you can see in SIGGRAPH. So revolution is almost the same, but it's a kind of seeding for companies and general public coming to Laval Virtual. It's kind of inspiration, if you want.
Now, I'm hearing revolution, but it's not an instant revolution. It's a 17-year history that built Laval Virtual. So why don't we talk about recent history? I mean, we're seeing wonderful developments by companies like Oculus, Sony, Immersion Veralia, Technical Illusions. There's all kinds of modern VR solutions coming to market. Looking back at the history of Laval Virtual, do you see it as like a consistent trend that got us to this point, or do you see it as like huge jumps in technology?
It's really difficult to answer this question because most of the technologies that we see now were already shown several years before. But I think that what is very new and what is a revolution is the use of these technologies that are now very available, very cheap. And for instance, 3D printers was shown perhaps 10 years ago in SIGGRAPH here and also in Laval Virtual, but it was really expensive and it was not for everybody. Now you can have for hundreds, some $200 or $300, you can have one device, and this is a revolution.
I mean,
and it is the same for head-mounted devices.
I mean, it is truly amazing. I mean, I know like the competitive stuff from years ago was like tens of thousands of dollars per unit, and the idea that you could have this for just a few $100s, if that much, is really quite something else. You're both, of course, extremely tenured in this market. You've seen it almost since the beginning with Laval Virtual, and then you've got others that are new, and they've got this brand new excitement about VR and augmented reality and other immersive technologies. To make this industry succeed long term, what would you like to see happen?
I think that so that this market can explode really, we have to multiply the evangelization of I will separe what is general public and what is B2B business, B2B product or services. For B2B, it's clear that technology is going so fast that the appropriation of these technologies is not going at the same velocity. And we have to make special effort, and our conferences, our events are one of the solutions to expand the uses. You know, we will create, for example, in France, Laval Virtual Days, which will be a kind of well, on half a day. It is a half-day event. We will go and encounter a special professionals. For example, we will encounter marketing people, communication people, and to show them what you can do with virtual reality and augmented reality in this field. We will have another day for health, for example, or for whatever, for patrimony, for digital heritage or whatever. And this kind of event is a way to develop the uses of technology and therefore the business.
I think that there is really a very big change since some years, because when we began Laval Virtual in '99, we have to invite a philosopher to come to explain what is virtual reality, because nobody was able to explain what is virtual reality. And last year, the industry minister in France has taken this technology and put it in a program which is a program for future technology for the country, and augmented reality was inside, and augmented reality is a part of virtual reality. And this is the main difference, because 20 years ago these technologies were only for specialists, for researchers, and what we try to do with Laval Virtual is to put this technology from the field of researcher to the field of industry and to the field of general public, and also to politicians, because they take this technology and put it now in their programs, you see.
Well, let me ask a question of you. And you're raising an interesting point. It sounds like originally it was philosophers, the dreamers, the people who had a vision of where things were headed. And now, 17 years later, if I'm hearing correctly, we're in that practical space where we're no longer, dreaming, we're actually doing, and we're working with practical technologies. Did I hear correctly?
Yes, I think that right now you have not to explain more what is the technology. The technology is becoming common. If I put your camera, you are filming us with a camera, and there is a 3D screen without glasses. This technology was really at the research status perhaps 10 years ago, and it was shown in Laval Virtual, and we dream at this time, it would be very exciting to have it a small screen like that in a camera, and you have now. So I think that there is a very big movement, and now it is a natural movement. If you see what is developed with Oculus, it's amazing. And it seems to be easy and to be normal.
Well, it seems you're both visionaries. I mean, and what I mean by that is you're creating the facility for other inventors to build up this industry. So maybe we could conclude this interview with a question: is you know, from what I've seen so far, like virtual reality and augmented reality have been very much like specialized technologies, like you know, academia, you know, perhaps enthusiasts. Do you think we're at the point now where we're looking at building a fortified industry, like people with a specialty for like a mass market adoption? Do you think we're on the cusp of seeing that?
Yeah, I'm sure that we are at the bottom of the exponential curves, because we can feel it on Laval Virtual, because we have a strong augmentation of the square meters that we rent to the companies, 50% in 2 years, so it's a lot, and companies are historically the companies such as Dassault system in France, or Immersion, Le Miscafe, and so on. They are growing regularly, but now they are growing more quickly. How do you say? More rapidly, yeah. And they take more and more space inside of Laval Virtual, and this is a good indicator to understand that market is going very quick. They are investing in their commercial business.
Did you want to add anything to that?
Yes. One thing I want to tell at this moment is that 10 years ago, I remember that I was in SIGGRAPH in San Diego, and I met Jaron Lanier, who is one of the two inventors of virtual reality. And I told him, I asked him a question, how did you find this technology? Oh, it was completely by chance, because I have developed that at Gloves, and I go to NASA laboratories, and I met people who use 3D glasses. And we met together data gloves with 3D glasses. And we have found it was a new object, and we give to this object the name of virtual reality. So this technology is born by chance, and it is really important now to let the opportunity to all the future technologies to meet together, and perhaps by chance have a lot of new and very exciting technologies for the future.
Okay, well, thank you both for joining us on MTBS TV. Enjoy your SIGGRAPH.
Thank you, Neil.
Thank you. Merci.
Very good. This is Neil Schneider for MTBS TV, SIGGRAPH 2014. Thank you for watching.